Nothing's changed. The colors are all the same. Just getting off Route 17. It's like 8 something in the morning. Saturday, June 20 something or other. I don't know. Every day's Friday when you're unemployed. But yeah, we're heading on to 202. Got my brand new Vans on. Normally I wear boots, but like I said, it's been, well, I haven't said it yet, it's been hotter than hell on the East Coast. Well, it's been in the 90s all week here in New Jersey. I'm out early. I'm not riding around. It's too hot and the air conditioning broken on this thing. But yeah, so let's talk about the things I like on this bike. One, the engine. Dude, the 117, it's like a damn missile. It's freaking awesome. And you put it in this bike, this thing just hauls ass. Two, the suspension. You don't have to do anything to the suspension on this. It's perfect. 3, the handling. Again, that goes with the suspension. The handling on this is awesome. It really, truly is. This is a fun bike to ride. 4, the bags. It's nice to have bags on this bike. Now I'll get into my dislikes here in a minute. Just passing Ramapo College. Yeah, I got on 202 off 17 North, and I believe it's still Mahwah. See, they got a big field over here. It's weird because the ground's wet up here, but I don't think it rained down in Bergen County. I'm close to New York City. We'll pass the, I believe it's a park up here on the right, and I'll talk about my dislikes on this bike. Well, now it's Ramapo College Park. It's right over here. Yeah, down there. So let's get into the dislikes. Dislike number 1. Even last year and this year, why are these bikes coming without LED lights out of factory? For the price you pay for this versus something that's kind of similar in price, like say the Indian Chieftain, right? You get LEDs with that out of the factory. This one you get the headlight, and you have to supply the rest. My second dislike, the mids. The mids are awful. They're friggin' huge, chunky. It was such a punishing friggin' experience with them. Like, I swear to God, they were so big, they were acting as, like, spoilers on a sports car. I did resolve that issue. I did the forwards off a Heritage Softail. Everything bolts up. But, I mean, come on. It's a touring bike. It should be coming with forwards. I get the lowrider S. I get mids, you know. But you really should get forwards on a touring bike. My second dislike, again, this is something you can easily fix, is this low stock windshield. I had actually replaced this with the one Harley sells, but one of them, I don't know what you call it, grommets broke, and then another broke. And, you know, buy that from Harley for, I think it was like $220, give or take a couple of dollars, for it to break after one season. I should have bought a clockwork too. The bags. Come on, man. I have 2 different size bags. And they should have a little more storage, honestly. You know, if you're not going far, it's not going to be an issue. But if you are, you're going to have to invest in a tour pack. Or, you know, I guess you could put a seat on, strap a book bag to it, but touring's in the name. I should have ample room. I should have the same size bags. Again, for this price point. That's like 23 whatever before you get into dealer prep fees, which I don't get that. Harley Davidson's website says they cover the fees. But, I mean, you're realistically taxing everything else. You're probably looking at like 25 something out the door. Dude, for that price, I should have 2 same size bags. Do they work? Yeah. Can you fit a lot of stuff in them? If you're creative. I get into my final dislike here in a second. Yeah, this scenery is something else. I like 202. I think you could technically run 202, go down into Pompton Lakes and go right up to Monksville Reservoir, Greenwood Lake Turnpike, whatever the hell that road's called. Back in the early 80s, Cobra Commander tried to take over this route here, and them and G.I. Joe, they fought a battle, and unfortunately with every battle there were some casualties, and it was said that between Cobra and G.I. Joe, 202 action figures were lost, hence the name Route 202. Let's get into my final dislike. And honestly, this is the one, as dumb as it sounds, pisses me off the most with this bike. The valves to put air in the rim. The one on the rear tire. Dude, it's like my hands are throwing gang signs trying to get them in there to get air in the tire. Why can't they put the bent valves on this? Or angled valves, whatever you call them. Like, there's no friggin', there's no TPS, there's no nothing on this. Like, my God, the friggin', I guess, you know, it's easier if you have it up on a lift, but, like, most of us don't have lifts. But yeah, those are my likes and dislikes. Would I buy the bike again knowing what I know now? No. Absolutely not. For this price, with what I see Indian has now, I'd be looking at a Chieftain. And I get, you know, there are 2 different bikes, but they both do the same thing. They both serve the same purpose. Hey, doggo. you know, they're both touring motorcycles. Is, you know, the Chieftain gonna handle as good as this bike? Probably not. Are the engines comparable? I couldn't tell you. I mean, they look to be right around the same CCs and everything. But yeah, I would be leaning more towards that if this was my price range, knowing what I know. Is this a bad motorcycle? No. Is it fun? Oh, hell yeah. This thing puts a smile on my face every time I ride it. I will say, if you're gonna do risers, don't do like I did. I did the 6-inch one. You know, I'm 5'8". I don't have huge arms by any means. I should have did a 9-inch, but, you know, the only way you find out you don't like things is you put them on the bike, and, you know, sometimes that gets expensive. Fire alarm going off here. Come on, baby. What are you doing pulling out like that? But yeah, I mean, it is a great bike, but I think you can buy the bags. I think I might be more inclined to buy the Lowrider S, put these bags on. You can get this fairing from Advan Black if you want. I might do the Dominator fairing though instead. Yes, son. That's that smile I'm talking about. Phenomenal ride. It's part of 287 here. Oh my god, this thing sucked. Every summer there's accidents and it backs all the way down to here. I'm trying to get around this Life Wrecker van here. Stay in this lane here. This is the friggin' guy who misses his exit and swerves across. But yeah, those are my thoughts. I will say, if you were thinking of buying this or any other Harley, you may want to look into financing away from who they use. My credit's good. It's really good, and the APR I got, I was like, what in the actual hell is this? And when I asked the finance person, and I won't name the dealership, to call them and ask them to give me a better rate, he flat out said no. Who the fuck are you to ever say no to me, the customer? So, like I said, I'm not naming the dealership, but that was this was the last bike I would ever purchase from them again. No, I apologize for the bad language, but that still irks me to this day. But yeah, heading home now. Short ride in today. Bikes and breakfast tomorrow. We'll go to press. If you're one of the 20-something people watching my videos, I thank you. Hope you have a great weekend. I am dropping this today on Saturday, the 20-something of June. I have no short term and I can't remember the date. But enjoy your weekend. Thank you